All right, red light is on. Hopefully we are working here. By we, I mean me. It's just me flying solo tonight. Wait till we see some numbers get in. People say, hey, let me know if audio and everything's working. Okay, 60 people in here already, it looks like. Here we go. People saying, everybody hear me all right? Had a little issue with my camera. I'm not sure what's going on with the camera beforehand. Sometimes it takes a minute. Evening, Scott. Of course, just like always, like Scott, always want to thank all the members. Appreciate you all giving a little extra each month to help support me and the channel. Even if you're not a member, doesn't matter. Still love you, just like Michael, Brian. Watching, supporting, liking, all those things are free. That is all I expect, is just to support me. Dustin in the house. We got a bunch of people in the house. Trevor. Dub D's. All right. Well, tonight, like I said, I'm just flying solo. Thought we were going to hopefully have the Dizzle with us. Never heard back from him, so he must be busy. He's probably, who knows, out raving, or more likely out chopping wood, building a log cabin or something. But tonight, let's see. Tonight we're going to go over some Black Friday deals. I picked up a couple things. And then we're just going to talk. We're just going to talk gear, lures. I'm going to let you all ask questions, guide it. We're just going to have fun, hang out. So let's do a little share here. All right. So should I do a different? Oh, that's awful. See if there's a different. Oh, look at that. See, then we can go full screen with it. Let's do that. So some good Black Friday deals, and it's been like Black Friday month. I noticed that's the way some companies have done it. Omnia already had their 20% off everything. That ended, I think, last week or something like that. American Legacy's got some stuff on sale still. Tackle Warehouse has some good ones now. Like other people pointed out, they do this like 2 week at a time deal. So this one runs until, let's see, December 3rd, this one goes until. So they did these like different, I guess, categories of stuff that was on sale. Then they even rub it in your face and they're like, oh, here's what you missed. These aren't on sale anymore. So I don't know if it was just too much for them to keep up with just by doing, because they used to just do like 20% off or 15% off everything, you know. That was a ton easier. But anyway, they do have reels on sale now. And one thing I noticed, because I was doing a video, there'll be a video next week of a reel. It's actually the Kistler Chromium reel. If you go to their website, it is $99 right now. So I've got a full review, breakdown, everything on that, because I think it's normally like I don't remember if it's like $150, $200 reel. They said like MSRP, if they sold it here, like at Tackle Warehouse or somewhere, it'd be a $300 reel, which I think is overpriced. But for $99, it's an absolute steal. But I noticed on some of these, because I want to do a video on this while these are on sale, the Revo SX has been a really good reel. I don't hear anybody talking about the new Gen 5 series, and I've been really happy with this. I think they did a good job on this one. I noticed when I went to it, it doesn't show the 20% off, but once you put it in the cart, it adds like the discount here. It says this item is not eligible for advertised discounts. So they just can't advertise it. I'm guessing that's going to be the same thing for like Daiwa and Shimano and stuff. We can test it here. But yeah, the Revo SX on sale for $135, brand new. Great deal. That was just a specific one, so I did want to point that out. I'm not sure why they have to do that. I'm sure some legal reason, bull crap. But anyway, yeah, reels and stuff on sale. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I wanted to check and see, because people always ask me this, like, hey, how come the Daiwa isn't on sale? And it's like, once you put it in your cart and go to checkout, like I use PayPal, once you go to PayPal, it actually shows you the reduced price. But I just want to check with one of these. We'll see here. Yeah, so it doesn't show it here, but I'm pretty sure on these, I can't say for sure, I haven't tried it, but I would say if you're going to buy one of these and see if the 20% works, go to where you check out to pay first and see, and then it should show it if it's not one that actually puts it here. Usually they are. Usually Daiwa and Shimano are on sale. They just can't put it there. Not sure why they can't do it this way, but let's see what's chat's talking about. Yes, Lightning. Who was it? Somebody, I want to give credit where credit's due, and I don't know how far back that comment was. Somebody told me to check it out. They had lures and stuff, but they actually had some really good like longer snow pants. Well, not snow pants, but like the waterproof like rain gear, the extra insulated stuff. I got some of the bibs for $100, which is a really good deal. They had the jackets on sale to match it. I've already got a jacket, so I didn't need one, but I got some pliers because I've got like a couple different little small backpacks I take with me. So I grabbed some pliers. I really like the 45. Maybe we'll just go look at that stuff here real quick. I wanted to shout out who it was. Was it Ben? It was not Ben. I don't know. You remember who you were, whoever shouted that out. And I said I was going to go look. I wasn't really interested in lures. I've got more than I can already use in a week, but some of the other stuff that I needed was nice. Julie says the sales of you have killed the pocketbook. Yeah, I get that. Anybody, I was going to say too, I did leave my link down below. So anytime you use my link, a little bit does come back to me. You know, there's no discount code, nothing like that. It's just you follow the link, accept the cookies. I get a little cut back of that. So it does really help me in the channel so I can do reviews, buy gear. I did pick up the new Lose, the orange reel. That's absolutely horrific looking color. But I did pick that one up. I had a bunch of people asking me about that one. What is it? The Custom Pro Gen 3. It's expensive, man. $279 is steep. So I wanted to do an honest review on it, put it out there with some other things, kind of compared and let people know to see if it's worth the money or not. Let's see if this reflects the sale, because I think this is another one where it didn't show at first. You had to, yeah, it has to do the coupon thing. So kind of strange. Don't know why that is, but reels are on. Oops, wrong button there. Gotcha. Accidentally hit the wrong back button. Was trying to go back in the shopping cart. Anyway, they got some good sales on tackle and such. But yeah, I don't know why they do that, where like they can't show the stuff. But anyway, so reels, if you're looking for reels, 20% off. They also had what else here? Swim baits. I actually picked up a couple swim baits in my last adventure. So I've got a swim bait tied on for tomorrow. And it was the hard swim baits is what I was looking at, because these are a little bit more expensive. So 20% off these, some things that are kind of hard to get, is actually a pretty good deal. I picked up one of the hard glide baits that multiple people had said would be a good one. I'm not going to remember what it is off the top of my head. I had like 2 or 3 people in the past couple months asked if I'd use it. It was kind of a random one. I don't know what it was. A little bit more expensive. It was like $60, but so yeah, hard swim baits, if you're looking for some of those, some good deals. Terminal tackle stuff. They have lure making things. So if you're looking for anything lure making, if you're painting stuff, or looking to get into mold making, if you use eyes, skirts, I find are really, really handy. Just having some extra ones of these, and you can just kind of gussy up any color you want. So let's say there's a good sale, 50% off on spinner baits or something, and they're in like, I don't know, some color that you don't like, Alabama car or something. You never throw this. You can always just take that skirt off and buy some of these extras. These dirty jig ones are really nice. Let's say blue glimmer. You want to match like a crappie or something. That has been good. Same thing for like if you find Strike King, like Thunder Crickets or Jackhammers, any of that stuff, you can always just put your own skirt on. So it's kind of a little money saver there in case you find stuff on sale. Or if you have old stuff, the rubber banded skirts only last so long, then they'll fall apart. JT, yeah, 6 Cents has some good sales. Somebody asked me if I was going to buy one of their big, what is it, like sale bags or something? I really don't shop over at 6 Cents much, but they have like a duffel bag, and it's like $500 worth of lures for $250 or something like that, $200. So I haven't checked it out, but apparently, yeah, they have some good sales on that. I'm just going back and trying to look at comments. One man show, this kind of gets hard. Yeah, that is true, Basilisk. I find that I spend 25% less the way Tack Warehouse does their sale. Yeah, if you find some stuff and just hit it, it's like it's not everything on sale forever. So yeah, but you kind of miss stuff. I think it's just easier if they do it for a week or something. But let's see. Pat, question: if you could only fish one jerkbait brand and color, Patrick, weren't you grilling me on the jerkbaits last week? If I could only fish one, I don't know, man. That's hard. Everybody's going to say the Megabass Vision 110. I think they're a little overrated for the price. You can get them straight from Japan now for like $15, $18, something like that. So you can save that way. They do happen to have jerkbaits on sale right now. Right now, honestly, I wish they had some of the deeper diving ones. Right now, if I had to pick one tomorrow for confidence, it might be surprising, but it would be... Anybody gonna guess it? Why is it not there? The 6 Sense ones are good. The Imas are good. It was going to be the Rapalo is what I was going to say. The Berkeley Stunners are really good. If I could pick one for tomorrow, it'd probably be that Rapalo Maverick. They've got a deeper diving size of that too that I want to get. They're just not available yet. So I really like that one. I want to buy the NRS Boundary boots. Yeah, I got some of the, I'm trying to think, the Huck ones. They were on sale at Tackle Warehouse, like clearance. They're the blue camo ones, which apparently nobody wants. I don't really give a damn about the color, so I bought them for like half off. Absolutely love them. They're like the little ones with the, I'll just show you here because they look ugly. Like I've seen people talk about them, and I'm like, those things look dumb as hell. Deck boots, I think they call them. But for my kayak that seems to have a live well in it every time I go out. Last time it didn't, thank goodness. But for a kayak that seems to have a live well in it, it's like these are what I got. I got the Huck ones. These right here. Yeah, so yeah, now they're only 78, 80. They had them down to like 50, I want to say, when I bought them. One of these. Oh, those. They had them down to 50 bucks there for a minute. So those are the ones I got. Yeah, they're great. Completely waterproof all through up here. So on the kayak, I really, really liked them. What else we got here? Let's go over to that SPRO one real quick. Those were some really good sales that I think are useful. And I'm not just going to spam you all with random like, hey, here's a go buy all these. Here's the 27 different things I bought. Like just trying to pick out some of the good stuff because clearly you can go browse some of these things. So let's just close that. I'll try to stay on top of comments. It's tough going back and forth. Hella in the house. Rich, hope you're well. The Lose Reel seems to be popular in Texas and Tennessee. Oh, yeah, because of the gross orange. Wonder why. Any idea where I can... Oh my gosh. Look at this. This Chris guy, he loves measuring fish. He's already bought like 5 different measuring boards. Let's see. Overnight parts straight from Japan. Exactly. Only the OGs know that movie. Have you seen any good spinnerbait sales? Not specifically. I think Tackle Warehouse had it. If you go look, it'll be on their, oh, you missed it sale. But specific ones? No, I don't think so. Lurenet, actually, I did just, that'll be the giveaway tonight. I forgot to go grab it. I was restarting my computer and everything. Lurenet has where you can get some of the Booyah Covert, like finesse ones. If you get 4, you get 25% off everything. And we can go look at their deal too. I do have a discount over there. Of course, partnered up with them, so you can get 15% off. I need to leave that in the link below. I didn't, but so this SPRO one, some good deals. Not a ton of like stuff that I would normally use. There's some other things in here. They might have some spinner baits. Does SPRO have spinners? But if we filter it here, because there's like 24 pages, a lot of like saltwater stuff, I guess, is things that I didn't really use. I don't use, I guess I should say. They have frogs. So they got the bronze eyes if you're looking for those. Some really good sales on those. Bronze eye pops, the 65, the shad looking one. Thought they had the regular. That's the 90. That's the big one. So the 70, I guess, would be the ones that I would recommend. Or the shad is actually good too. We'll just buzz through these real quick. Some blade baits, some line, saltwater stuff. Oh, they got the craw nugget turds if you want some of those. They got that thing that came out, what, 2 years ago? That's already marked down to 480. I wonder why. Some popper, more saltwater things. Knives. I was kind of interested. I was going to pick up one of these. I've already got so many knives. But they've got like a Gamakatsu blade knife. Looked pretty good, half off. Don't need any of those, so I didn't. Line, more line. I've never used this line, but $10 for that. I don't know what the regular price is. Some plastics for like $1. Cranks, trailers, a little BFS reel here. It's a saltwater reel, just kidding. Some of the mixed sticks, some rods. I almost wanted to buy one of these just to put it up and back. Some saltwater bucktail custom thing. It's like 2 ounces, but I didn't. Hooks, if you need some hooks. Gosh, where is all the good stuff here? 75 different pages. I should make sure we don't have any questions. Dustin, I'm buying Provokes for $5. Who needs some for $8? Yeah, doing a little flipping there. Tom, have you seen the new Bobby Garland head turner? I do have some of those, Tom. I picked up some of those. I can throw one of those in the giveaway. I grabbed some of those. I got the, I'll have to go grab it because I got, I'll show you when I go over there. Any insulation in the boots? No, but they're waterproof, so they stay decently warm. Last time I went out with just regular socks and I was cold. The time before that, it was the same temperature, and I had my real thick, like ice fishing socks and stayed warm the whole time. So get some good thick socks with them, but they help cut the wind, which is the big thing that'll absolutely destroy you out there on the water. Any suggestions on graph electronic for kayak or must-haves? Got a Hobie Mirage Outback. Excited to use it. Awesome, man. I am not the dude to talk to you about electronics. I've got one of the Lowrance, what is it, Hook 9 or whatever, the 9-inch. I'm learning to use the side and down scan. Need to focus on that more. But as far as like what's good, the only thing I would say is it would be nice to have like a touch screen for mine. And the screen gets really dirty, like with water spots. And it's a pain in the butt to keep clean. Somebody said there's some that don't have that. I don't know if it's the touch screen, but that would be my only complaint with this. Like you get in certain light and you cannot see the screen. So a touch screen spinning just a little more, I think would be definitely worth it. Yeah, I'm going to order new scupper plugs. And that's the exact ones I'm going to get, Ruben. That's my thought, is one of my scupper plugs must be leaking. And I forget who it is. Chris shared the link with me. Something scupper plugs. I don't remember. Anyway, yeah, they're the self-bailing ones. That's what I'm going to get for next year. Who makes the best way bag? I'm not sure what that means, Lightning. Day bag? Maybe. I don't know who makes the best one. I've used a bunch of them. The big thing I would say, I don't know if you're talking bank fishing, but if you're bank fishing specifically, I would say make sure the shoulder straps are like double, triple stitched. Otherwise, you're going to rip through arms. I went through, I don't know how many backpacks before. I got the Tackle Warehouse one, actually, which has been amazing. I've also got the what is it? From Okuma, their big one they sent to me to use. That's been amazing, but I don't carry it on my back because it's a big one. But for just carrying my stuff back and forth, it's got wear and tear, but has not broke. And then I also got a cheap one on Amazon, like a sling bag that was double stitched, and it's done well. So really, to me, that's been the big thing, is making sure where they attach on your straps are double, triple stitched. Don't forget to buy local. Help out the mama pops. Yep, absolutely. We had Bastope on last week. Go check out his website. He's got some really cool jigs and such. Oh, they have Lurenet has sales that change daily. Well, maybe they don't have the spinnerbait one. We'll have to go look. Okay, let me jump back over here. Bass Pro. Yeah, Bass Pro did have some good sales, Johnny, especially on electronics. Whoever was asking that is probably what I'd recommend. They had multiple graphs on sale over there. So I think that one would definitely be worth looking into. Oh, like a weigh-in bag for tournament stuff? I have no idea. I would ask in the chat if that's what you're asking about. I don't. If I ever went to a weigh-in at a tournament, I could just use a little Ziploc baggie to hold all the fish that I caught. Just a gallon Ziploc bag would be fine for me. It's a joke because I catch small fish. Anyway. Let's see. Let's get to these goods. Then we'll go look at Lurenet. Some sun shirts. I didn't look at sizes, but I don't know what Sea Falcon is. But if you're really looking for some on the cheap, you don't mind sporting some Sea Falcon gear. This guy's clearly excited about sporting Sea Falcon gear. Look at that. He's all sorts of excited. 2X, boom, $7.80 right there. Some good cheap sun shirts if you don't care about the brand stuff on it. Where the hell are maybe they sold out of those. More line. Oh, here. Okay, so these are the pliers I got. I have really like these. They're like the bird neck or the gooseneck pew handle where they're kind of canted at 45 degrees. So instead of the fish's mouth being like this and having to go straight in, like with your pliers, when you hold it, it's kind of cocked back at 45 degrees when you're going in the mouth. I've really liked it. Plus, the two things that I like, especially if you're on a kayak, one, it's got split ring pliers on it, and it's got braid cutters. So this has everything you need if you're on a kayak or throw in your backpack, or you can put it on your waist next to your cell phone holder and rack it that way if you're bank fishing. But 15 bucks, excellent buy. I have really, really liked mine. I've had a lot of people ask me about those. Those are the ones that I keep in my big bag, my big backpack. They've got the Nico plier things. They've got dry bag, some rats. Oh, here's some SPRO blades if you're looking for some. I have to ask chat how these do. I've never fished these spinner baits, but there's $5 for some. Cutters, all that kind of stuff. Those I thought were good deals on any terminal type things. Some weights there, teardrop weights. So I grabbed one of these bait casters for 36 bucks. It's a graphite frame and stuff, but I figure we'll test it. Probably do just a giveaway of it, just so people can see. I did get some of these waterproof gloves, not on sale, which sucked, but they are the neoprene completely waterproof, which would be great for those mornings on the kayak. They've got liplesses on sale. They've also got the Arukus. I must have skipped them, which are the ones I really like. And then these. So these are the bibs I was talking about. They've got the regular, so the Wicked Weather heavy duty, and then the light. So these are insulated. Those are the ones I got for kayak fishing. But they've got the gray with the jacket and the camo. So really good buy on those at half off. Not as thick as something as like your ice fishing stuff, but a lot more minimalistic. So there you go. There was the SPRO stuff. We'll go back over to chat, see what kind of questions we have here. Let's see. People talking about some of the Frog Tog stuff. I've got the Frog Tog coat, actually, the insulated one, and I really like it. I didn't know they had boots. Crappie Kev. Amazon Williams says Amazon has some Plano boxes for 40% off. That's a good buy. Let's see. People talking, just other gear, back and forth. Bassless says discount tackle should rename to out of tackle. Ouch. Let's see. Tom, would you say in terms of sheer casting distance that the regular Tatula 100 would outcast the new SVTW with the boost spool due to its heavier braking? Would be throwing mostly 3/8. I don't know that it would necessarily outcast it, but I would say if you're basically throwing 3/8 ounce only, you wouldn't need to spend the extra on the MGL, or not the MGL, the SV, sorry, 100, because I think that's 220 versus 170. So yeah, I would save the money and just go with the regular Tatula 100 for weights of that size. The SV is really nice for lighter stuff. It's also nice for if you don't like casting hard. It's really hard to explain, but it's like easier casting. It just kind of comes off easier. But yeah, for heavier stuff, I would say save the money, go with the regular. I really, really like the Tatula 100, not the new $200 one, just the regular. There's Bass Dope in the house, as I was saying. Gifted 20 DEBO memberships. Holy crap. Thank you, brother. Much love. That is awesome, dude. Getting some new members in here. I love that. Let's see. Let's go look at Lurenet real quick. I didn't realize they were having a bunch of different sales. Like I said, I do have a code over there. I think it's still just DEBO15, DEBO15. Get you 15% off of anything you're looking to purchase over there. Basilisk. Let's see. Did you have? I thought I had one of your questions. No. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So what do they have here? Here's the head turner that somebody was asking me about. I did grab some of these. Kind of a cool little deal. I got some of their little Bobby Garland like swimming things on it. Pretty neat little deal. So rigged one of those up. I think 1/8 ounce is what I got. Yeah, 1/8 ounce. So sling some of that tomorrow. If we can get some crappie on a stringer, that would be nice. I wouldn't mind another fish fry. Okay, so what do they have here? The Booyah Melee. Not a fan. I would not recommend it. Save and get Jackhammer or Thunder Cricket, something like that. Rebel Pop R's. Rebel Pop R bundle. I don't know what that is. Oh, and it's the P71. It's 6, 12, 18, 24, 6-ish bucks each plus 15% off. It's a good deal. Those are all good colors too. This one has been the one that I've used the most. Really like the P71. It's a larger popper if you like that. That's all they've got for sales? Ah, what the hell? Huh. Well, that stinks. Mix and match bundles? That's the only bundle they have. Okay. Well, at some point they had spinnerbaits on sale. I don't know. Anyway, so that's that, I guess. Not much for sale there. Okay. What else do we have here? Thanks Bastope. Yes, lots of Thanks Bastopes in there. Lindsay, Kyle, must be some new members that got the gift. Thank you for that. Gramps in the house. One more shot on the River of the Yak to get some smallies tomorrow, and then it's back up on the wall. Yep, I'm going to take mine out tomorrow for the last one, then I'm going to get it winterized and done as well. Rob, cool. See, support local. Just placed an order at Bastope 5 minutes ago. Cool. Thank you all for supporting local. Well, localish, Midwest. Douglas, that's what I was going to show. Dang it. So that's what I got. I'll go grab it. I got 2 XLs. Like I said, when I put my order in, or when I was making my selections, I was looking at it like one night, fell asleep. A couple days later, I was like, oh crap, I was going to order some stuff from Lurenet. When I went back to my cart, there was nothing there. So I got some of these. I really like this bone color, this bandit khaki. Grabbed a couple of those. My buddy Brando put a whoop down on me with the 200 and 300 size bandits. So I had to re-up on some of those. Got a couple of these. I like that color. Anyway, my cart showed nothing. So I added basically everything that I could remember I had in the cart. After I was done, checked out, got my email and everything, was looking to see like tracking, and noticed that it already had the old stuff in there. So I basically double ordered everything. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't even paying attention because I just did the payment, went through quick, and so dummy me. But let's see, do they still have the Minner shirts? Have to go to apparel maybe. So they had a deal. Oh, they must not have the deal anymore. So it was like 30 bucks for the hat and the shirt. Oh, here we go. So free of the manners. I really wish they would have put manners. If it was, I would have absolutely crapped my pants. So it's just a Bobby Garland shirt, but it's free of the minnows. Don't use the minnows. Use the Bobby Garland instead. Pretty funny little shirt. It came with the hat and the shirt. I got an XL, so I got 2 XLs. It came with the hat and the shirt. I think there's a sticker too. Well, that's probably why I probably ordered all 87 extra larges. So I'll do that for the giveaway tonight. Whoever wins, if you don't wear an XL, I'll just do 2. I'll do one for an XL and make sure you wear an XL, and then I'll do something else. I guess I could split up the hat and the shirt. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we'll do here. But I did get one of those. Made me laugh. How many days after? Yeah, I love leftovers, but I'm not a big take it to the end of like, I'm going to save it forever. Like 3 days, maybe ish. I don't like risking the eat it a week later. Let's see. Yes, I'm going to need some gloves for tomorrow. I'm going to have to get my stuff packed up here. What's your favorite spinning reel you've used? Mine is the 70s Mitchell 300. Favorite ever? I don't know that I have a favorite spinning reel. Right now, I would say the Miravels have been really nice. What else? God, I'm kind of blanking. The Shimano, what is it, Sahara or whatever? I think like the $70 one has been really good. I've used a bunch. Yeah, I don't know that I have a specific favorite. Ollie's has some good deals. Yeah, we don't have any Ollie's by us. Leftover turkey sandwiches are fire. Absolutely, they are. Let's see. Yes, thanks for the memberships again, everybody that got those. That is cool as hell. I love it. Thank you, Bass Dope. Let's see. The Ronin is legit probably the best spinning rod for jerkbaits, small poppers. I don't know that one. Rebros, first time liver, long time follower. What's up, Parrot? Thanks for joining the live, hanging out with us. Let's see. New Vanford is legit. I did pick up one of the new Vanfords, Gramps. Who knows how that'll, I guess, rate amongst everything. I feel like I don't need expensive spinning gear. It is nice, but I'll have to do a kind of a ranking. What else we got for sale? What else we got for questions? 210 people in here hanging out. Absolutely awesome. Let's go over to who else had. American Legacy had some deals on used stuff here. I did grab a rod. I got one of the Tatula rods that I lost in the great kayak disaster of, rest in peace, 24. They had some of those, the Tatula XTs, the $100 rods, some of those on sale I got for like $50. I grabbed one. So they have a whole bunch of different sales. Dobbins rods, 25% off, 25% off used gear. You can go look here through all the things, but the used stuff, this is, I've got some really good deals through here. Oops. But usually it's, there we go. I was going to say, so whoever was looking, somebody who said they were looking for a reel. There you go. You can search through there, but they've got some good deals there. So American Legacy, if they've never been over there, they've got some good stuff. People were saying Discount Tackle had some good things. I will bring up the Bass Pro because I did just have somebody else asking about electronics. I'm assuming they still have the front page deal here. Let's do this. Where do we find the... They had like the flyer that showed everything. That was probably the best, but hopefully if we just go here, I guess we'd have to go to electronics. Yes, they had some of these on sale. They've got some of the ice fishing bundles and stuff on sale. Not a huge sale. Some of the ice fishing shows, if you're looking for those, seem to be better to go to. Where was... Oh, wait, what? That's not the sale. Where do you find the... Is there like a flyer or something? Help me out here. I don't care about the damn holiday headquarters. I want the flyer. Let's go look in chat real quick. Somebody's telling me where to go here, right? Okay, let's go back over and find it. Don't they have the... They had the flyer. I just got the flyer. Here's that. Fishing sale. Well, let's just go to electronics then if they're going to be dummies about it. Oh, probably under boating, huh? Electronics. Let's just do this. Because, yeah, they had some really good sales on some of these. Oh, my gosh, what a mess. There's got to be a flyer thing. Okay, help me out here, somebody. Is there a freaking flyer? Well, somewhere here, I would say go just look at the flyer, spend some time here if you're looking for electronics. Clearly I don't know how to run the internet today, but they had a whole bunch of those. The flyer is easier because they had everything right there. So if we just go to, let's do like Hummingbird, I guess. Does it show? Yeah, so here it shows some of the stuff on sale. So go out and look at some of those. I would like to get a touchscreen one for the kayak. That would be about the only upgrade. Big upgrade. I still can't just, I don't know, kayak folks, what's your what are your thoughts on motors? I can't decide if that's something I'm going to want to save up and purchase or not. I like the exercise aspect of pedal. Also, I don't know how people fish without a pedal kayak. As far as maneuvering and cruising back and forth, I think it's going to be really hard to beat. Rob, question, did I hear you say you get the new Okuma X-Series reel? If so, thoughts? Yeah, really solid reel. I took it out the other day. That was the one I caught all my jig fish on that I was talking about. Super nice combo. They sent me a reel and rod to try out. Funny enough, not sponsored by them, but they did send me a combo to test and do a review on. Really liked it. Price is steep. Again, I'll bring this up on Tackle Warehouse. That actually might be one that's on sale too, so you get 20% off that. Price is steep, and I don't know if that's just because of shipping and everything now, but it kind of seems like an industry deal where everybody has gone up a decent amount. So it almost feels like some of the price ranges for reels and stuff have kind of shifted, like from where they used to be like, okay, the $150 price point. Well, now you're looking at, boom. This comes with some free stuff too. Free Bass Angler magazine. Don't know what that is. Free reel cover and cork handles. That's kind of nice. So let's see if we add it. Oh yeah, you get some free cork handles, free cover. It's not a bad deal. Does it actually do the 20% off this one? Yeah, 20% off. So $223. And see, that's such a tough place to be in for price, because then we're saying, okay, so is that better than Corrado? Is that better than what, $220 in? That's probably almost even like a let's just go this way. That would be like a what is the one I'm trying to think of for just over 200? Oh no, it must be more than that. What is the one I'm trying to think of? Chronarch. Okay, so that's $299. So not as much as some of those. So really, it's basically competing against the Corrado line. Just using the reel, I'll say it's a damn nice reel. It's very smooth. It's the nicest Okuma baitcaster I've used. I really still like the Komodo as like a swim bait reel. Clearly, I'm not the swim bait master. I also use the Komodo for frogs. Super heavy duty reel. It's not a light reel. It's not a small reel, but the 200 size Komodo, I've been really, really happy with that one too. But yeah, the Okuma X-Series, it was the rod reel combo. It was the medium heavy 7 foot. Let's just look here. 7'3", I want to say. But yeah, I really liked it. Good and sensitive. But again, it's like a $250 rod, I want to say. So expensive. They're kind of stepping up into that higher priced, spot a little bit more. Yeah, $270. I want to say it's a 7'3". Yeah, medium heavy, extra fast. Yeah, for jig. Felt really damn good. So yeah, hats off to Okuma for that combo. They did really, really good on that one. So yeah, I wouldn't be shy. Again, I've only used it one full trip, so I can't tell you about longevity, but really easy casting. The thing I will say, Chris was out there with me that day testing it. He has a little bit bigger hands than me, and he said the frame was a little small for him. So if you have smaller hands, you'll probably love it. Medium hands is what I have. I can just barely palm a basketball. I thought it was very comfortable, but if you have big hands, it might kind of feel like a toy to you. Might want to look at some Daiwas. They tend to have a little bit better suited frame for larger hands. Rob loves the NK180. Yeah, man, a motor would be so nice just for jetting across to spots on lakes. Let's see. Hands down, go with the Newport. That's everybody that I've talked to. The only thing that I would really like, and I see that what's their name is not making them anymore. I would really like to have a spot lock. I think that would be super helpful in a kayak. I don't know how well it holds you and if it keeps you like actually straight-ish. But I think spot lock would be awesome, because I'm not really concerned as much for speed and stuff, because I pedal everywhere now. But even with dropping I've got the 6-pound like kind of ballish anchor with like nubs on it. It was still blowing us around. Yeah, I'm just with a little bit of wind, trying to paddle, I think would just be horrific. Absolutely awful. Yeah, I love my pedal. Absolutely love it. So Nick, I did a DIY motor setup, but I did get it for less than $400 and it makes my day much easier. I'll have to look into some of that. SLX DCXT has the better DC braking system. Yeah, I think it's the IDC5 or whatever. I don't know all the specifics between all the different ones, but yeah, that's what I've heard from a lot of people, that the SLX DCXT is amazing. I still don't have one, but Dan, I completely agree. Make fishing cheap again. What else we got for gear questions? More people talking about the Tatula 100. Yeah, dude, that Tatula, the MGL, the Shimano SLX MGL, I think is kind of the dark horse. Great at casting smaller baits, great at casting everything, just a great do-it-all. The Tatula 100 SV, if you want something a little bit more smooth, it will absolutely sling a lure, but the 100, they upgraded, updated, a lot better than the previous models, good and smooth. David, I've had a lot of people ask me about these. I should reach out to Baits and see if they would send a reel over just for review and testing and that kind of stuff. They're pretty expensive, $300. They look amazing. I think they're all CNC made and put together here in the US. You know, I think they have to get some parts from overseas or something, but I don't know the whole deal about them. But they look pretty dang awesome. It's cool that they just CNC that out of a whole thing of bar stock and they leave some of the CNC marks on it. I think that's pretty neat. Let's see. Shimano Corrado. Yep, the new Shimano Corrado M does have an MGL spool. That's correct. Do you think someone will bring out better Black Friday deals than they are offering now? I don't know. It seems like everybody's been trying to do it ahead of time. I think the whole industry has completely moved from the whole Black Friday in-store thing to madhouse, people fighting to people don't want to deal with that bull crap anymore. And it put such a strain on company, you know, like the places working there, people, that I think just stretching it out for a couple weeks or a week and a half, whatever, is 1,000 times easier. You know, do 20% off for a couple weeks before, you know, leading up to it. I'm done with it. There might be some good Cyber Monday sales specifically on that day, but yeah, I don't know. I hate trying to time them. If there's something I want and it's a decent amount off, I just get it. Thought about the 200M, just want a smaller size reel. I would say go to the Shimano Corrado 70. That's an MGL. It's a smaller 70 size, a lot more palmable would be my suggestion if you like the Corrado stuff. A little bit more expensive. I think it's like is it 220? Damn it, I keep pressing the wrong thing here. But yeah, really like that one. That's the one I use for like my top waters, jerk baits. I've got it on a setup like that. A very nice reel. Or you can go with the SLX MGL 70. Like I was saying, that's a dark horse kind of sleeper reel for $150. I have used that just as much as I've used my Corrado 70. So where is it here? Yeah, $250. So Corrado is definitely smoother. So if you're a big stickler on, I really want my stuff smooth, go with the Corrado. But if you don't care if it's, hey, I just want performance, go with the SLX. Oh, Motor Guide just is becoming Lowrance. They're not going anywhere. Okay. Fishing is cheaper with minnows. Hey, we're letting all the minnows go. If you plan on using live scope, definitely get the XI3 spot lock. Yeah, that would be super nice. I don't know. I was looking at the Eagle Eye. So for $1,000, kind of got the smaller, more condensed cone. But I thought about that. Kind of the more budget version would be kind of cool to try out, but I don't know that I want to drop another 1,000 right now. Let's see. Baits and aluminum reels are cool. I have the Black Friday link. Oh, for the Bass Pro one, but can't paste it here in chat. Yeah, people, if you just go over to Bass Pro, they usually have the thing where you can bring up the flyer, the Black Friday flyer. I don't know why I couldn't find it, but I'm almost certain it's there if you look. Have you noticed a big difference between the 2024 Tatula SB100 versus the previous models? Yes, I personally like it better than the old, like the SV103. I don't know, like as far as casting difference exactly how much of a difference there is. I think it's smoother. I think it's got a better palmable frame for it, especially if you have a little bit smaller hands. I think overall, yeah, it's definitely a better reel. It's a great upgrade to it. Little Rich, buy your Omnia Fishing $60 gift card for $50. Okay, so you get $10 free, $60 gift card for $50. Okay, so yeah, if you're looking for a gift card for somebody, $50, get an extra $10 for them. I don't think that 20% off qualifies as a great Black Friday deal. Really? I'll take that. I'll take 20% off anytime. Maybe I'm just a simple man. Try the 150 Corrado MGL. Yeah, that's another one too. Yeah, just the regular 150 Corrado if you want something a little bit smaller. I've fallen for my Corrado K. Yeah, there's not a huge difference between the M and the K. The MGL spool does help just a little bit, but yeah, if you have the K and you're like, oh, do I need to upgrade to the M? I don't think so. K was a great reel. Which fish finder do I suggest for a 10.5-foot kayak? Caesar, I am not the guy to ask on electronics. Gramps, some of the other guys in here have probably played with more than me. I would say getting something with side and down scan has helped a lot. So getting at least something with that, I think, is definitely good for getting into electronics. How do I like the Cash and Lipless? Well, I'm going to find out tomorrow. I haven't got to throw it yet. So it feels very similar to the chatterbait rod, which I've already had, which I used as a lipless reel or a lipless rod, funny enough, with chatterbaits, with spinner baits, all that kind of stuff. Kind of any of those I put in the same kind of category. So I think it's going to be great for slinging lipless. I think it's a little bit longer, so be able to launch that thing. It's not too soft. That's the thing that I like for some lipless, the bigger ones, especially 1/2 ounce, is I don't like it where it's super flimsy like an actual crankbait rod, because like when I'm popping it or yo-yoing it, I don't want it to feel like it's a complete noodle trying to work it. Hella says Omni has 20% off Evo chatterbaits and a few other Z-Mans. Oh, good deal there. Use Hella's code too. Hella, feel free to throw your code in there. I think that would work on any of the regular price stuff too for people, right? I think it would work. It wouldn't go extra off the 25% off sale, but if there's anything else, check the Guggen deals. Oh, well, since Randall isn't here, we'll have to check the Guggen deals. Do they have, is there even a Guggen website? Yeah, I thought they were like going out of business, and then I saw they were releasing new stuff. Oh yeah, Carl's is where they were sold. Is Carl still even up and going? I thought they were going out of business too. Doesn't look like they have any Black Friday sales over there. I don't know. Maybe there's some on Tackle Warehouse. It doesn't look like there's anything on Carl's, but let's see. What's the best two-piece rod you use to travel with? I really don't use two-piece rods too much. I will say they've changed a lot since the old days, like the ferrule spigot design or whatever, the way they put together. Back in the old day, they used to have that like light brownish, whatever it was. Then there'd be like the little rubber end stopper, and you put them together until they stopped, right? Over time, they'd loosen up. I don't know how many times I'd go to cast it, and the front half of my frickin' rod would go out with it. So I stopped using two pieces. But I've messed with, let's see, I've got a spinning rod, the BFS rod that I was using this year. It's the Berkeley Lightning one. I got over from Bait Finesse Empire. They might be another one we look at. From Bait Finesse Empire is a two-piece. That has been solid, hasn't come apart or anything. And I want to say I've got another casting rod I was testing. What was it? I don't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, I guess that's the biggest thing is if you haven't used them for a long time, 20, 30 years, they've definitely upgraded the way they fit together and stay. So As far as best, I don't have many, so I can't really tell you there. Let's look. I think Finesse Empire had, for you bait finesse nerds, which really I've argued with people on that. You know, it's a touchy subject, but it's like, just look at it as tackle for downsized bass stuff. That's the way I use it. And it's been really fun. You don't have to throw the tiny, tiny, super light stuff. I agree with most people. I'd rather just throw an ultralight spinning rod if I'm trying to throw like a 1/32 something. But I've got like a little 3/16 ounce or a little 1/8 ounce type thing that looks for, you know, looking for downsized bass stuff. It's a lot of fun because to me, a baitcaster is just more comfortable to fish all day. So they've got technique tackle sale. Save on our tackle for favorite finesse techniques. I haven't looked at any of their stuff. Okay, so they've got buy any two. Okay, so they have like specific things. Buy any 2 packs of X zones. You receive. Okay, so you can kind of go through here if you check out Bait Finesse Empire. This looks like theirs is more just kind of dialed down, so it doesn't look like any sort of. Oh, they must have sales each week. Okay, so I missed it. So they must have different sales each week. So I guess check with them. But yeah, great source for bait finesse stuff. Super nice guys. I ordered from them, talked to the owner. He ended up sending a couple extra things for me to test out, but very nice folks over there. And if you have any questions too, that's the other thing is they're like, yeah, if people have questions, because I'm not the guru on it, just message them on Instagram. Very, very willing to help people. I had people messaging back saying they were very nice, helped them with their questions on rods and stuff. So. Steve is saying, okay, I'm pretty sure I'm going with the Kratom GL due to the great experience with the 200, but having a Tattoola SB70 does make me curious. Do you have the Tattoola SB70? Definitely a smaller frame. Those reels are amazing. The 80 and 70 are so nice. Yes, more people thanking Bass Dope. Mark, I freaking love your dog. Like what? Basset Pit or something like that. Dachshund Pit mix, whatever. Cutie. Love my dogs. Let's see. I have 2 of the Cash and Lipless rods. Clears grass very good. Yeah, I like a little bit stiffer. Not always. Like the little 1/4 ounces, I like a softer one, but oh, I absolutely agree. Yeah, the Rattlin' Ned is a great Guggen one. Completely agree. And this is the one I keep showing this. I've never moved it. Oh, here's another one. I did show this, I think, last time too, but this is the swim bait I'm going to tie in for tomorrow. This is one of Kuda's little tiny football jigs, and it's got the Guggen Rattlin' Ned on it. Very cool as just a little finesse trailer. But I'm going to throw this. This is a subscriber made it. 3-piece crappy. Look at that thing, dude. He's like, be nice. It's the first kind of batch that I've made. You know, there's some rough spots and stuff I told him, but overall, dude, 8.5 out of 10 for first try. Like, come on, dude. That is amazing. It's just going to be refining and stuff from there, but thing looks awesome. We were at a lake, was it a couple weeks ago, catching bass with crappie in their gullet. So see if we can find some crappie eaters. Guggen has, yeah, that's what I was going to say. I thought they were going out of business, and I saw something. I forget what it was. They had more lures coming out. I'm like, I thought they were done, but I don't know. I don't keep up with any of them. Let's see. Arc makes a good 2-piece bait caster rod. Yeah, I haven't used any of those, but yeah, they very well could. Ooh, does Thunderhawk? I don't know if they do. I don't know if the, let's just go look. I don't know if the Uncle Steve sale still works. Let's go over to Thunderhawk and see. I could probably even try it if I test. I don't know if I have to actually log in. I don't think they do. But that's the lipless I have. Do I have it down here? I think I took it upstairs. That's the lipless I tied on, was that silent one. Because I feel like silent lipless is just so underrated. This Sergeant is what I tied on in the shad color. Come on, dude. Let's just see if it was Uncle Steve 20. I'm going to just do checkout and see if it works. I guess I would have to log in, but it should be, I guess somebody could test it maybe if they're logged in. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Here we go. I think it's all capital Uncle Steve 20. I don't know if it's still active or not. Yeah, there you go. So Uncle Steve 20 will save you 20% off. Uncle Steve is the one that's named after the Lipless. And I completely forgot about that the other day. My members, I've got a behind the scenes thing I did when I went up there and met with the Thunderhawk guys to fish with them. I've got a whole behind the scenes thing that I thought I already launched and was done. And I never finished it because I got an editing laptop that I was using and switched over my hard drive. So I didn't have everything in it, like deleted half the video. So I had to restart it over, but that was a fun one, kind of behind the scenes showing their stuff. But anyway, Uncle Steve, their stupid uncle tube is who that's named after. It's so easy to fish that even your stupid uncle could catch them. So that's where that comes from. Anyway, yeah, so 20% off anything, I guess, over there. The tubes, absolutely great if you want to speed load them where you don't have to take the tube off every single time or cut it. They're a little bit thinner, a little bit tougher plastic. They don't have all the salt. So if y'all just watch the video on that, I was fishing their stupid tube version of it, catching some good fish. So that's Uncle Steve 20. We'll still save you 20% over there. And I think that still works on the rods too. I should have tested that, but they're Tyco rods, which are extremely nice. $270 though. Again, it's hard to buy a fleet of those, but damn, I would recommend those hands down. Anybody that's used them, Dizzle said they were amazing in hand. Chris won one actually from the live that night, and he's like, dude, I can't believe how light this rod is. What else? Two-piece, yeah. I know. When you put it that way, Ben, sounds a little suspect, but yeah, I do like some of my rods stiffer. I definitely like my knobs big. Love grabbing onto a big old knob. Real knob, Ben. Come on. Get your mind out of the gutter. Color is great. Yeah, they had a bunch of, let's just, I'll check that because their Tyco rods are really nice. And I wanted to show you a couple other colors on that. And they are super nice guys. The way they took care of us up there, they're basically like, yeah, you get up here, we'll take care of you. Food, frickin' the lodging, you know, that Mike knows the guy that that owns the Garrison Resort that we stayed at, but awesome food, very, very hospitable, taking care of us, and some cool designs. The A10 y'all have seen before. I've shown the heck out of that. Great ATV type of square bill. But yeah, the Lipless, they're silent Lipless. And when I was meeting with them, oh, actually, are they available yet? Oh, they're not out yet. I think they were saying by Thanksgiving, they're going to have a new little 1/4 ounce one, and then they're going to have a bigger one. I don't know how big it will be. It's a little bit bigger size, but I don't know of weight. I think it might still be close to 3/4, but it's a bigger silent. But anyway, the color that I was so impressed with was, what do they call it? I'll know the color when I see it. It's like this iridescent. Is it Ghost Shed? Do they not have them anymore? Oh, they might. Oh no, here we go. This color in the water. It's got like this purple sheen. You can kind of see it there, but the whole body kind of has this purpley sheen to it. Kind of a bone chartreuse belly. Oh my God, that color is nice. Otherwise, your gold always does good around here on a Lipless. The Ghost Minnow color is really good. And then, yeah, that shad one is super nice. They've got a couple purples. I wish they did the iced tequila in this size, but they don't. It's going to be coming out in the smaller size, but like this one is cool too. So yeah, but yeah, this is the one that I tied up for tomorrow. Really cool paint job on that one, doing some cool stuff. Nice folks there. The wake bait, yeah, the crappie bait. I know, man. I wish I could remember his name, but dude, even the paint job, like he's like, yeah, be nice about it. I'm like, dude, you absolutely killed it for like your first batch. He made like some little shad things too, but especially around here with crappie, this is, I mean, you know, kind of the size of my hand. It's what, you know, in DEBO fingers here, 6 inch little wake bait. So try slow rolling that. I like that it's got the lip so I can kind of crank it down just a little bit more. See how that does. Is Thunderhawk moved to Texas? Are they moving to Texas? Indiana was, I think, the main headquarters, but they just opened up in Minnesota, somewhere else in Minnesota, like an actual shop, a storefront you can go into. I don't know for sure if they're going all the way to Texas or not, but what else we got for questions? Hashtag Black Friday. That was going to be the giveaway, but now I'm changing it. Mr. Dova is dope. Yeah, he's a funny dude. Listening to his stories and stuff up there was a good time. I've done rail on the river on that sunset purple. Yeah, I do like that purple color. That iced tequila is just slow roll that wake by the rocks. That's what I plan on doing, man. I've got that. I've got some finesse stuff. This is one that I just I got a BFS rod from Cash and 2 I want to try out. I was going to throw this. This is a little 1/16 or 1/8 ounce, the Great Lakes Finesse underspin. Put a little Yum Sonar Minnow on there. I'll have to go get the Minnow shirt and the hat. I don't know if we're going to do, what should we do? Should we do the shirt and the hat together for somebody who wears an extra large? And if you don't wear an extra large and you win, you can just give the shirt to somebody else on here if you want. Donate it and I can just switch it. We'll just do that. Let's do that. Let's get the first giveaway rolling. We'll go for about an hour and a half. Talk whatever sort of questions you guys got, gear, any other sort of sales you want to look at. What else we got here? Let me know. I'll run upstairs and get that here. We're going to do... Present. So for the first giveaway, this will be an extra large shirt, free the Minners, hat, and some extras that I got from Lurenet because I'm an idiot and basically ordered double of everything. So I'm a dummy. Who's watching Grease? My dog, Darby Mays. Oh yeah, Basset Pit Mix. My aunt and uncle had Bassets. They're such funny dogs. No. You definitely know when they're riled up about something. Okay, let me go grab that. Give me just a minute. I'm going to grab those. And I don't know what all new stuff. Like I said, I've got a couple of those khaki bandits I can throw in because I ordered 2 of each. But since I already had them in there, I've got 4 of each. I can do one of those with a little front loader, whatever things. I'll grab that and show you. That's a cool little setup. I don't know. Whoever wins can just kind of tell me the fishing they do. And depending on what I double ordered, I can throw in. Let me go grab the shirt and the hat just so you can see it. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I'm back. I was going to put my headset in to make sure I could hear you guys. I'm an idiot. Okay, so it did come with a sticker. Free the Manners. Hashtag Minner to be entered. So the hat. Bobby Garland. Crappy Baits. But the shirt is pretty funny. Again, it's an extra large. So if you win and you don't wear an extra large, I can do another giveaway and give it to somebody else who does. That's the shirt. Free the minnows. And the front's just Bobby Garland. So pretty funny. It made me chuckle. That was the shirt combo and stuff. Here's the new thing. These head turner. So it's just a little jig head, and then sticking out of each side of it is a swivel with your 2 little willow blades, tiny little willow blades. That's it. And then I put one of these. I got some of these. I didn't know they made this one. The Baby Shad Swimmer. I've just used like the straight tail Bobby Garlands before. This has just like a little tail on it back here. So a little finesse setup. I'm going to try throwing that tomorrow. Good sharp hooks on them. So I can throw a couple of those in for you. I also got some of the new Flashpoint jerkbaits. Like I said, I was just going to order a couple of each color, and then I ended up getting 4 of each color because doubled over. So all those will be in their hashtag Minner. Where are we at for entries? 87 is all. We have 217 people watching and only 87 entries. Hashtag Minner, M-I-N-N-E-R to be entered. You don't have to enter multiple times. Some people I see typing it multiple times. You only have to type it once. It already takes out all the extras if you're trying to enter 75 times. Just once. Must be present to win. How do you like your manners? Usually the crappy minners are the ones we use around here. ABS or resin on the bait. It's I think a resin. Is there a way to tell the difference? I'm pretty sure he said it was a resin bait. I think, isn't that the look you get when it's resin in there? Where they put it together and it's like the foam. It's got the little cracks and bubbles. I don't know. I don't know how to tell the difference. I'm pretty sure it's a resin. Great with the baby. People talking about some lures. The shirt's awesome. Who don't love Bobby Garland? Yeah, they did. The shirt is really funny. Still wish they just spelled up Minner. Austin, you still going out for your Debo? Had a close up shop here in Wisconsin. Yeah, I'm going out tomorrow, Austin. Tomorrow's going to be the last one on the boat. I'll still probably get out a couple times bank fishing. I was going to go today, but slept in. I'm not going to lie. Just slept in. It was really cold. It was like 20 last night and got up and I was like, nope. I was going to go do a bank fishing mission for some crappie, but yeah, I would like to get a stringer. We're at 99. Get to 100 and I'll do the giveaway, the first one. Depends on what oh yeah, it's not transparent at all, Brandon. Don't hit the rock with it. Will it break? Does that make it more brittle? There's a good chance I'm going to hit a rock or something with it. So I guess we'll see. We'll do some sturdiness testing on it. All right, I'm going to draw here. We're at 100. So you must be present to win. If you're in Canada, I don't know. I'll try to figure out something else because it'll cost you like $500 to ship a damn shirt to Canada with some. Daniel Pomponio, are you already up here? No, I don't know if I know you. Daniel Pomponio. Have you won? I feel like I know that name. Daniel. Did I ever get the rods? No, KRS. I did not. Chris, is that a Chris Vector? That's not a Vector. No, I did not. Unfortunately, we were going to go look for them, but I figured by now the rods and reels will probably be pretty gross and gunked up. So, okay, we'll see. Daniel, are you here? I'm here. Daniel, please don't be in Canada. Hopefully you're in the States because it costs too much to ship up there. Let me see. I'll put my email address up for you. Daniel, are you an extra large? Oh, I won once before. Okay, he's won once before. Are you an extra large? Will you use the shirt? If not, do I need to give it away to somebody else? And then you'll need to email me, debosfishing@gmail.com, a screenshot of your YouTube so I know that it's you. Of course, your address, and I will get you that out. Let's see if he says, are you an extra large? Will you use it? If so, cool. If not, we can do another one. We can do another drawing here too. I've got, like I said, I've got extra lures, but I'll just see if, oh, it's a Tavor. I am an XL. Okay, Daniel's an XL, so he'll get that package with those. I'll do another giveaway here in just a minute. Like I said, since I ordered doubles of everything, it'll just be lures though. No free the minner stuff for the second winner. Okay, what else we got for questions? And you don't have to enter again later. Yeah, I think it should save everything still, but people might not be here. We'll do it. We'll do a different giveaway. We'll do a different hashtag here in like 15 minutes for the closing up shop one. Okay, so what else we got for gear questions, gear talk, any other good sales we need to know about? What do we got here? Saturday night hanging out. Still have 225 people watching. I appreciate the heck out of y'all. Very cool to come hang out and support, talk fishing. I think there was a question up here of, oh, what was it? Temps. No Minners in Canada. I don't know where it was. Okay, what else we got? What we got for questions, comments? We'll be doing another giveaway here in just a little bit. Favorite what? Favorite little in the rain? I'm not sure what that means. Oh, lure? Favorite lure in the rain, maybe? When it's warm, my old man always said throw the buzzbait. If it's warm and it's raining out, you got a little bit of wind and chop, throw the buzzbait. I think, yeah, it just kind of depends on what the water clarity is and stuff, but I feel like once it starts to rain, it can either completely turn them on or completely turn them off. I've seen it go both ways. And I don't know if that's the drop in pressure or the change in pressure, the wind, direction moving. I've seen both. So this or that, good combo, bad lures, or bad combo, good lures. This one's been asked before, and I think I have to pull a Dizzle on that and say it depends. How bad of a combo are we talking about? Because there's some really bad combos that can just absolutely ruin your day of fishing. So that's free. So I don't forget, free the manners. So I would, yeah, I don't know. I'd have to see what we're talking about. Usually I would say a more budget combo that's not like amazing. I'm fine fishing that all day with good lures. But if it's so bad of a combo that it just makes the day frustrating, then it's not even worth it. Squirrely Dan, you do any ice fishing? I just got an ACC ice rod. I'm excited to try. I haven't ventured out in a ton of the crazy ice stuff. I do ice fish. Last year, I didn't get out at all. The year before that, just a couple times. The couple years before that, I fished a lot. So yeah, I'm really, really hoping we get some safe ice here pretty quick. I'm even going to be willing to travel up to like Minnesota or something to do some because I've got time I need to burn. So if it's getting toward the end of December and there's good safe ice up that way, that's not too crazy far, I might just take a little trip and see if there's somebody up there I can go ice fish with. Best 3 lures for next week. Ooh, as cold as it is here, I would say a finesse jig / Ned rig for sure. Suspending jerkbait. Third, ooh, that can be tough. Depends on where you're at. If you're talking here, maybe a lipless, underspin, little swim bait. Just kind of depends. But it seems like a Ned rig, finesse jig, late fall for me always crushes. Like if you've got rocks and stuff, and suspending jerkbait just always seem to catch them. Which, funny enough, I haven't gotten a good jerkbait bite yet this fall, so that kind of sucks. Ooh, the most disappointing lure of 24. What's the most disappointing lure that I've used this year? I don't know. That's a good question. I'm trying to think off the top of my head if I've had anything that just I really thought was going to be good and just kind of flopped. Yeah, I don't know off the top of my head. I'm thinking I don't really know. I'll think about that. I'm going to do a best and worst of 24, so I need to start getting that stuff together. I want to do the best and worst gear, best and worst lures, and then it'll just be kind of the behind the scenes fails, funny stuff from the year. Those are always fun to do. Nick, is there a decent Daiwa caster with an aluminum frame? Oh yeah, absolutely. Even handle. If you look at the Daiwa Tattoo Low 150, which is $170 reel now, I want to say. Those would be 20% off at Tack Warehouse too. But they have the aluminum frame and the aluminum handle side plate, which a lot of the reels are, you know, up in the 250s before you get into the aluminum handle side plate stuff. So as far as an aluminum frame, the Fuego has the aluminum frame. That's the first one, I think. They've also still got like the CA, Daiwa CA 90 or 80 or whatever. I didn't really like those reels, unless you go with like the real cheap one, the $50 one. I think for a graphite frame reel is great, but probably the Tattooeless CT is where I would say to start with their stuff. Aluminum frame. Okay, people weighing in. Definitely bad combo, good lures. Bad combo, good lures. Fish don't know what combo you're throwing. That's true, but if it's so bad of a combo that it just gives you backlashes and line twists and crap all day, then it's not worth it. There's been some pretty horrible bait casters I've used through the years that just make it awful. Has anyone got their hands on the new Gen 3 Lose Custom with the new Paramag? I think it's Paramag braking or whatever. I just bought one of the new orange ones. It's on the way. So I will get to hopefully test that out and do some casting. I don't know if it'll be out in the water or not, but. Oh, okay, so actually this is something we were talking about, Jim, and I'm going to have to figure out where I might start doing some polls and stuff, because there was a spot here kind of in central Iowa. I was thinking of doing like a big camping meetup. I think it'd be fun to do like a meetup at a like a campground, throw up your tents or bring your little RVs or whatever you got, have a meetup, hang out, and then fish some of the local ponds or lakes, I guess, not ponds. Some of the lakes together kind of as a group and just hang out, or you don't have to fish, just come hang out and talk with us, camp if you want. So I am thinking of doing that for next year somewhere. I think would be really, really fun, but it's just trying to figure out where. Team Minnesota, Eastern PA. I can tell you it won't be in Eastern PA is where I'm going out to do a member meetup. Sorry. See, man, this is one I think if they could get the hookup ratio on it better. I added some split rings. I almost wonder if adding swivels to it. I might try that, because I think, oops, hit y'all there. I think the action on it and the sound is something completely different than what's out there. I like it. I like the sound and the choppy plop vibration that it makes. I know it's kind of a gimmicky lure, but it gets bit. It's got bit a lot. The problem is you can't keep them hooked. Hookup ratio on it sucks. Frog specific reel. Were you asking about the Daiwa? Frog specific reel, hands down, 150 is amazing for that. You get the aluminum frame, aluminum handle side plate, holds enough line. If you put 50-pound braid on that, you'll be set. If you like to run bigger braid or you want a little bit more line capacity, go up to the 200. But either of those, Daiwa 100, Tattoola 150 or 200, great for it. The only thing might be is if you have little hands, they are a little bit larger frame. So deep crank, jerk bait, ball head jig with a craw. Yep, I like all those for right about now. Strangest looking lure you've ever seen, not necessarily used. I still think when I look back at the helicopter lure is one that now makes me go, maybe not the best looking design ever. Yeah, this is one I've been getting a lot of questions from people on that. Spot lock, I think, would be really nice. After getting beat up in the wind, it seems like every freaking weekend the last month and a half has been 10 to 15 mile an hour winds. And just trying to manage it. It's okay. It's decent with the pedal. But, man, I really feel for somebody that's just got a paddle out there. It would be absolute awful. So spot lock, I think, would be so nice. I don't really want to load my kayak down with much more weight. Maybe it can handle it, I guess. But maybe once I get new scupper plugs and test it. The other thing's motor. I mean, of course, the expensive things that everybody wants. Or not motor, sorry. Upgraded electronics. I was talking about this earlier in the show that I've got one of the Lurenet hooks or whatever where you have to use the buttons on the side. And the screen's not the best on it because you get in certain lights and you can't see it. Any sort of water spots on it, they're like hard to wash off. So I think for a kayak, a touch screen would be really nice, especially one of those where it's like you can view it from any direction, doesn't matter, and you can see it. And a little bit of water doesn't muddy up the front of it. So yeah, just the super expensive things that are over $1,000, $2,000, but it'll be gradual. That's the nice thing, is you can kind of piece it together. Let's see. Love the Tattoo-less CT. Yeah, and again, check out American Legacy. I got to replace the one that I lost. I picked up one for $70, I think, basically like brand new, so almost half off, I think. Did I get the new speed spool? I did. I got to take that out and test it. I'm pretty surprised with the casting on it. Casting feels pretty darn good. I did notice on the bottom of it, though, it's made in China now. I'm not against, stuff made in China. I test it for what it is. I'm not saying just because it's made there, it's crap. The interesting thing, though, is the old LFS used to be made in China. A couple versions ago, when they upgraded it, would it be this last one or 2 ago? 2 ago, maybe? They started with the P2, the bearing supported pinion, which helps a ton. And I noticed they started making them in Korea, which usually, companies like Lures or whatever, they have the different, I don't know if they're all, gosh, I can't even think of the company now. Anyway, I don't know if it's their factory in China. And then from what I've heard, yeah, clearly I've never been to them or anything, but, once they move over to the Korea side, they start to get a little bit higher, quality, a little bit better, quality control, that type of stuff. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. I'm going to do a take apart of it here, kind of a first impressions video. We got it out casting, got some video casting it, but it's a good caster. I was casting all day into the wind with the spinnerbait, had 0 issues. So a little bit different frame, but yeah, not night and day difference on it. It does have the aluminum frame, so I can confirm that after getting in hand. It is aluminum, which is good. But I'll just I'll do a take apart and kind of see how it compares. So always about 500 people soaking minnows in the nuke water. Yeah, we used to have a place here that was like it wasn't a nuclear power plant lake, but they had a runoff of like their cooling water or whatever. So the lake never froze. It always stayed like, even in the super, super cold, like freezing, it was like 50. My buddies used to tell me about fishing that. They were catching giants just because it stayed warmer, longer, but they stopped doing that a while back, so it stinks. I know, Michael, the color on that reel is awful. Whoever allowed that to go through needs slapped. Texas, dude, Texas meetup would be awesome. I'd love to go catch some Texas monsters. The live target ultimate frog was pretty disappointing. What was that? Wow. Live target ultimate frog. Let's go look. What was this one? Live target. That's kind of cool looking. Shed. Oh, they've got a whole bunch of 20% off stuff here. Live target ultimate frog. Oh, this thing. Yeah, I was never interested in that baby. Yeah, I can see that would be disappointing. Yeah, to me that kind of defeats the whole purpose of a frog. I want it to be an ATV, be able to go through anything, and I guarantee I'm getting snagged the first 5 casts with that hook sticking up. The slow sink hangover swim bait was my dud of the year. I don't know that one. Slow sink hangover. Bearing upgrades, Bass for Dave. Okay, so the biggest thing with bearing upgrades is, one, they're going to be louder. If you're doing like a ceramic or a hybrid ceramic, they're going to be a little louder because you can run them dry. That's always the first question I get with people, is they're like, I changed them out and it's like scratchy sounding. It's going to sound that way. You can use like a real thin high-speed oil on them, and just like a tiny, like half a drop of it is all you need just to coat it a little bit. Because the more oil you use, it's going to slow down that bearing. It's going to gum it up. It'll make it nice and smooth, so you don't hear anything. But if you really want them to spin super, super free, with basically no startup inertia, running them dry. But I will tell you that ease of casting on ceramic bearings, you can definitely tell a difference. The Kistler reel, the chromium that I'm doing the video on next week, that'll be out Monday, has those in it, and you can tell a difference. I mean, it's just kind of effortless casting with those upgraded bearings. Casting distance, I've noticed a little bit, but it's not like you're going to put ceramic bearings in and it's going to give you 30 yards more of casting. Overall, maybe a little bit, but it might only be like 10 feet, we'll say. So it could just kind of depends on what you're getting. I know some people, you know, if you've got old bearings or really gummed up, you know, bearings are not very good quality bearings, you'll definitely get that. But if it's already a reel that's got decent bearings in it, it's not going to be night and day difference distance. But I can tell you ease of casting is definitely there. A cast where you really have to put into it, you can get the same cast with just kind of a flick. So if that helps. Oh God, the Yozuri bait knuckleball. Yeah, that thing was awful. That's an old lure though. Tattoo the 150s on my frog rod. Yes, great reel. I completely agree. Love it. And upgrade that with the Gomexus handles. Oh, it's like a dream. I love those Gomexus handles. They had those on sale. They had those on sale for like 35 bucks on Amazon. I don't know if they're still doing it, but Underspin. Yeah, Underspin would be a good one this year. Arc gravity bait casting reel versus Magforce. I think Magforce is the best braking system on the market, hands down. I think Daiwa has that completely on lockdown. You can cast into the wind. It's just a little bit turn of the dial. There's no getting into it. There's no best one, hands down, I think. Smoothness, though, I think smoothness for reels, Shimano has it. But yeah, I love the Daiwa brakes. I think they hit a home run. I have a native. You're wasting your money with the scupper plugs. Really, Mike? You're wasting the money with those self-bailing scuppers? Where'd you get yours from? Wintertime is real maintenance and upgrade time. Yes, yes. Doyo, there we go, Michael. Thank you. Yeah, the Doyo factory. So I think they have like if there's Doyo China and then Doyo Korea. I'm not sure how all that works. You ask 5 different people, you get 5 different stories on it. I need to talk to somebody that actually like does that stuff. But yeah, just because a reel's made in China, I mean, the X-Prad, look at the X-Prad rods, Shimano X-Prad rods, guess where they're made? China. So I use the gear for what it is and just try to tell you all without getting into the politics and all that of it. Handle upgrades, which are the best? Gomexus is my favorite. Spool Speed used to have some that were nice. I don't know if Scott still does those. Carbon fiber handle. If they were like the EVA. I like the Gomexuses because they're, oh, I took that upstairs. They come with a new nut that actually you tighten onto your reel. It's hard to explain. Look up Gomexus and you'll see what I'm talking about. But yeah, the knobs on those are by far my favorite. A little expensive though, so 40, 50 bucks, I think. Buy a couple for the ones that you really need to swing the hook hard. Let's see. I'll do a giveaway here. Oh, we're at an hour 28. Okay, let's get the last giveaway going here, and then it's going to be a couple questions and time for heading out. Okay, so this one will be not to be confused with the movie. Hashtag Friday, because it's, you know, these Black Friday sales. That's what we're talking about. Hashtag Friday for the second giveaway. So this will just be some extra lures and stuff I got off Lurenet. Whoever wins just kind of tells me how they fish, what kind of lures they like, and I'll try to cater it to you, to the things you use and like. Okay, Robert, question. If I have a rod with a medium power, would it be beneficial to get a medium heavy power rod? That completely depends on what you're doing and throwing, Robert. Medium power is going to load up with lighter lures. Medium heavy just means it's going to have a little bit different load to it. A little bit stiffer rod usually, depending on what action you're getting. But yeah, I mean, just kind of depends what you're throwing. If you're mainly throwing light lures now and you're looking to get up into like 3/8, half-ounce stuff, yes, a medium heavy would be beneficial. Oh, the scupper plugs are below the water line and they only work with gravity. They won't drain your boat. Really? Self-bailing scuppers and have no issues with the water. Yeah, I want to say that Jeff on AAA Anglers, he got them for his Titan and said they made a difference. So I'll have to ask around. Yeah, I don't want to waste money on them. My issue with Lures is I haven't had any longevity out of them. How often are you taking care of them, Opie? I will say that they will tend to get that grindy noise, like the geary sound to it. You do have to keep up on maintenance. Do get some good grease with it because, yeah, if as long as you take care of it, I've still got one of the old Lures LFSs that I used to clean it probably 4 or 5 times a year because it was like my really nice reel. But I mean, if you're cleaning it a couple times a year, greasing it, oiling it, you should be good. So that's what I would ask is how often are you, when's the last time you re-oiled it? Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting on a lot of those casting tests I was doing. 175. Yeah, I would say, yeah, if you're getting like 175, yeah, that's a really good long cast. It depends on how heavy you're using too. Let's see. Now we're into all the hashtag Fridays. Stubby, yeah, Mr. Stubby Dog did come down here. Stubby, you want to make an appearance? What do you think, boy? Come up here and say hi. Come here. Say hi to everybody. We're doing a giveaway. What do you think of the old giveaways? He's ready to go to bed. He gets needy. He'll come down and just start nose punching me. Hey, we need to go to bed here. I don't know why you haven't been up here with me. All right, 107. Let's do 3 more entries. 3 more people under 110. I'll pull it. That'll be for some plans for 24. I'll do that later, or 24, 25. I'll do that as probably a live. I think that's a good live topic. Then we can answer questions. But I'll tell you, it's nothing earth-shattering. A lot of the same stuff I'm doing. This year was definitely a lot more successful in I wanted to fish more, and I wanted fishing to be fun. And my mental health this year was head and shoulders different than the year before. I've kept the videos going. I didn't get my video edited Friday, but I don't think I've had a week where I've done just one video. Well, I might have had a couple, but I know I basically took a month off and then another month off the year before coming up to this time of year. So, yeah, definitely been a lot more consistent on the videos and definitely fished a lot more. So I'm here I love the fishing talk, but I'm really here for Stubby. Are you still down here? Are you waiting? Are you waiting patiently? Here, can you show the people how good of a boy you are? If I look at him, I just go, he sits right down. He knows. He comes over and he knows that I have to, you need to be sitting down. You know better. You need to give him one of these. No, I don't want that. I want your paw. Because we're going to clip your toenails. Oh, good boy. Yeah, he's a good boy. He is the best dog I have ever had. Love this dog to death. Okay, let's do a giveaway here. Make sure I'm sharing. Okay, hashtag Friday. Let's see. All right. Keep up the solid momentum. I appreciate that a crap ton, man. It has been it's been nice to still love the YouTube stuff because I was burnt out there for a while, man. I'm not gonna lie. I've gone through it a few times, but this year I haven't had burnout this year. It's been great. Okay, so Junior Sandoval, are you here? Must be here. 1, and 2, you best not be a Canadian brethren because it costs an arm and a leg to ship to you. But if you are, we'll get it figured out. Let's see. Let's make sure he's here. I'm here. All right, Junior, you need to email me a screenshot of your YouTube so I know it's you. And what kind of lures and stuff that you use, and I will tailor it to you with the stuff that I've got. I've got extra stuff too. So let's see. Any other questions before we get out of here? Thank you for the live stream and giveaways, Mr. William. I hope you're well. Good supporter. Yes, I am happy to try to give back to the community as much as I can. Thanks for addressing mental health in your videos. Hits home. Yeah, dude, you can't. That is honestly one of the things that. And I need to find a way to give back more. It's just like I don't feel like I'm the right avenue to do some sort of like fundraiser benefit or anything. I guess for me, it's just the big thing of bringing awareness to it, because so many people, it's like, oh, if you're a guy, don't be a sissy, you know, just keep your feelings inside. Man, there's always someone to talk to. I mean, I've had friends that have paid the ultimate price for not talking to someone. So yeah, mental health is definitely a thing. Mine has been so much better this year. So yeah, for next year, just keeping it going, keeping the vidges going. I definitely want to do a lot of gear talk this winter. I should have done that last year and got lazy on it. Yes, fishing keeps us centered. For so many of us, it's therapy in different ways. Was not a great year for us. Yeah, it's up and down. Life's a roller coaster. It'll go on up and downs. You'll have good times and bad, man. That's the realness of life. Love the reel cleaning. Yeah, I'll have some of those. I'll have some more take aparts. Apparently you're all boat, no tackle. So how are you going to throw? I don't know what that was, if that was to me. Jason, I have an old bait caster that the star drag broke. Okay. Is there any place to get a new star drag from Mega Cast bait caster? I don't know what that is. Old parts for old reels are hard to find. I would say look on eBay. You might have to find a parts reel. So if you can find that reel, like an old junked one that doesn't work, you know, as long as the star drag or whatever on it's fine. I know people do that a lot with like some of the old Corrados and some of the old Daiwas. They'll just get like parts reels and use those. Hoping for, remember, take the boat out. Yes. Yeah, I see people saying that. Well, on that note, I think I'm going to get out of here. Listen, it was a fun live. I appreciate y'all. We'll be back next week. If anybody has suggestions for lives coming up, shoot me a message. Those are always fun to do something different, or if there's a special guest everybody wants to see on, let me know. But otherwise, I'm out. Love y'all, and we'll see you next Saturday after Thanksgiving. Yeah, we'll do turkey dinner.